Well, hello there, fellers and fellettes. What took you so long to get here? It's Thursday. This is OAM Garage, and I'm so happy that you're here. Like I said, I love you fellers and fellettes. Anyway, we're gonna work in this area here today. So, why don't you come help me, all right? All right, then. I can't get out. If you'll notice, I broke the spring. Always something. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a wire brush to these and get all that stuff off of there, hopefully, and then I'm going to put some penetrating oil on there, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to work in this area right here. Alright, so what we want to do is we're wanting to cut across here, but what we got to do, and I've never done this before, maybe you haven't either, so we'll have to do this together. We got to take all these nuts and bolts out across here, right? And because this piece is separate from this piece, okay? This piece here, you'll notice it comes up here, does this number here, it comes down. All right, so this thing here can actually come off. All right, never done that, so we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. But we do know that this piece here is one piece, and what I want to do is I want to replace this up here, all the way across and then down to where it's supposed to be, like on that side. See there? So that's what we're shooting for. All right. So the first thing that I've done is I have put this here strap on here, and the reason I did that is because when I take all these bolts out right here, this is gonna come apart, and what I don't need to happen is for that thing to come apart and slide off, right? So I put that on there, and I can loosen it and tighten it as we go, right? Okay, so let's get down here. Let's go see what we can do about getting them bolts out. You want to? I do. Let's do it. All right, so let's go over here. Get this, and let's get those bad boys. It's hard to get to, ain't it? Yeah, I guess that must be something to get on to. All right, now what? Okay, that's a little better. More. I don't know what the deal is with this one. some of this. All right, so we're gonna give that a minute or two. And we're gonna knock them. Knock them, knock them. Also, it's supposed to rain all day today. Of course, let's see here. This is like 5 days ahead of when it airs, so I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. So, because all next week is supposed to rain, so I'm trying to get y'all the show Thursday. So that's what we doing. Yeah. They're gonna turn, it looks like. All right, so let's see if I can get that. Oh good, it broke off, so I don't have to worry about that one. Except for getting it out of there. Okay. So if they all break off, I guess I'm okay with that too. I can just put new ones in there, can't I? I'd rather do that than worry about stripping them and everything else. Alright, let's see about you. Okay, put that in there. There we go. Alright, so that'd be, okay, so I was going the wrong way. That's what broke. I don't. Well, that broke off too, and I was going the right way. Huh. Alright, looks like they're all gonna break off. I'm gonna take it up. I've got new bolts. If I don't now, I will. Oh, it has one that didn't break off. I don't know where the nut went, but that's what magnets are for, right? Yep. Now, how about you? Well, why you thought you could do that? See that? You see what almost happened? Look at here. That almost was fixing to come off. So I am glad I put that strap on there. Alright, so we got one that's holding it. Okay, and that's this one. And that's fixing to come off too, so I think what I need to do is tighten this bad boy up some. Then I can always loosen it off. Okay, alright, let's see what happens. Well, of course it's not the right side. How about you? Are you it? Yes, you are. Go juice. What do you call that? A double slurp. Alright, let's hit it again with this. Okay. It be smoking. See how much torque we got. That goes all the way through. Goes all the way through this side. About this. So, like I said, new to me. So, well, let's shoot it right on it. What? Can you see this or what? No. All right. Fixing to come off. There we go. All right, so here it is right here. And so, you know, this is going to go down. So I got to figure out how to do this without that failing down. I'm not sure yet. I'll try to come up with that solution and I'll holler back at you. Alright then. Alright, so here's the deal. I just put this here. I drew right up above. So I'm going to cut this out. But I think what I'm going to do is cut across here. And this piece here is welded onto here, looks like. So I'm going to separate this somehow. And with my new piece, that I'm going to drill a couple of spot welds in here so that I can weld that to it. Over here, well, let me show you. All right, so you see, I put my lift there, and then I stacked a bunch of wood up here and across here so that this right here wouldn't come across. And then I put a piece here. There's still just a hair of that hanging out right up there. Okay, so right here is what's going to get replaced. And I can put something through here and separate it a little bit and bring my new piece all the way out to here. It's kind of hard for me to show you this as the way it is. Let's see if I can, okay, let's see if that's where, okay, so right here you can see how much of it is rotted out. So mine's going to come across right here, going all the way across and then down over here. So anyway, I've got to get this piece here off, replace at least some of it. I may do it with just angle iron, I don't know, we'll see. Replace this piece and replace this piece right here. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, it's the next day, and what we need to do is have a heart-to-heart here. What we got going on here is, well, this is where I'm wanting to work. However, if you notice that this is getting to be a little bit more complex than I thought. So I really need to think this out well. One of the main reasons is because if you take a look at what I've got going on here, is several things. This is my new piece here, which is going to go and cover from there to there, actually a little further here. I've got a bent piece right here that turns, which is, and you notice all this up here. Well, the problem is that I need to get over here, and I can't do that with where this is sitting. So I'm gonna have to somehow move this forward and have it overlapping so that I can get up under here to do the welding from the other side and from this side. You see what I mean? So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm going to move this whole thing here forward. Have the overlap on the front side. However, it still means that I've got to be able to somehow deal with this too without it all falling apart. And I think it'll be okay because like I have this here. So I'm thinking that it will hold all this up, but I'm not sure. See, that's the problem. I'm gonna need to try to come up with some way to put something under this fender and this fender and pull it all the way back to here so that it will hold it up so that I can get up under here. So that's my next dilemma, so that's gonna be fun, don't you think? Let's give it a shot and see what let's give it a thought. Let's give it a thought and see if we can do it. I don't know. All of this has got to go forward. And I may be using my new table there some. There's the table right there. Maybe if I can pull this forward, it'll fit under there. I don't know. So, you'll have to hang in there and let's see what happens, alright? Alright. So I've been brainstorming about this, and I even prayed about it. And this is what came to me. I just want to see how many of you thought about this. So I wonder how many of you came up with this. It's level all the way around now, pretty much. It may be a little high in this corner, and I can take that down and will. Alright, and anyway, I got it on my jack stands. I thought about picking it up and putting it on you know, turn it upside down, put the jack stands here. However, we're supposed to have rain for the next 4 days, and that would fill up those fenders, and I just didn't want to see that. They already had enough water damage as they are. So anyway, okay, so it's your turn to comment down below. Is this what you were thinking? Or did I lead you way off to another direction? Because I know I did. I even moved it one more time. I didn't like the idea of it being on the fender there, so since I'm not going to be taking this piece off, and I'm only going to be cutting to right here, that's why all this has got to stay, and I'm going to peel this back. So there wasn't any point in not using that as one of the places I could put a jack stand, right? Okay, so there we go. All right, that's what I'm going to start with, and I'm going to stick to it until something proves me wrong, and it probably will. All right, so here we are at the bender. All right, so I've got the piece of metal here, and as you know, it's got a 1/2 inch bend in it. So I've got 1/2 inch measured out here. I've got the clamps on it, and we're going to see how that goes. Probably not well. Yeah, probably not well. So they're already moving. This is a piece of junk. Something like, I wish I had a real press. That would be really good. All right. Go back to my old trick. Alright, just to let you know what the old trick is you take a chisel and you put it up under here like this, pull up on it a bit, all the way down the line doing that. Got to make sure, check your clamps, make sure they're not moving, because usually they are. I'm not saying that this is the right way, I'm just saying this is a way. If you bought crap from A-Bear Freight and it don't work like it's supposed to. What I mean? Okay, and at this point you should be able to raise up on it a little bit. See there? Just a little bit more. Nope. Alright, they're moving. So, alright, now don't tell anybody I showed you this, right? Okay? So you stick your big chisel in, and then you pull up on it. Okay? Don't worry about it. As long as this is not slipping, don't worry about it. Because I'm going to show you how to fix this in a second. Alright, so you see you've got it up now. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little hammer here. Down through here. There you go. You got your band. Alright, now we take all this off. It ain't the best, but it's better than what I had. We do with what we got, right? Alright, there you go. Now, this is going to be going in a place you're never going to see in the first place, so it doesn't really matter. Right? I know that if it was somewhere that was going to be on the vehicle that's, you know, a prominent place, you're not going to want to do it that way, but ain't nothing wrong with that to me. Alright, so the next thing that needs to be done is I need to cut this railing back to about right here. This is going to be cut down like that, welded this way forward. So I need to cut this rail here out that's rusted, and let's see what we can do. Okay, I thought I had that, because I don't. All right, so get over in here, and we'll make a couple of marks. I don't. I'm gonna have to come back further. How about, because I don't want to go past this thing. What if we were to do this Let's try that. Yeah. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I had something thick enough that would go all the way where I want it to go. But apparently not. Alright. Well, let's cut that with something else.
Huh?
Yeah. But let's try something first. Hit right there. There's this one. There's another one back here that's rotted out, so it ain't there. So this should come out. Rusted in. Have a little tack in there. Have a tack. Good cat. Another one there too. I guess it's tacked on. West. That's how you carry it. These here got saved. That piece here's gotta be gone. Alright, well, do some more thinking. Right now it's going okay. Getting cooler though. Alright, for me to go any further, I got to get up in here and I'm going to take, I just cut this on, didn't I? Yeah. I'm going to take my multi tool, if I can't cut this little piece here out, because it's got to come out. Alright, let's give it a shot. Well, what do we got going on here? Messed up too much. It's going to be replaced anyway. I just need it out of the way. Alright, there it is. That's not good. That's not good. That'll probably spring off and hit me. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so, I got it off. I got it cleaned up from here. This needs to be cleaned up and undercoated and all. Over there, okay, it was straight down. Had to take 2 bolts out. That's okay. And then I got to clean this up, and this is what it looks like on the outside. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. I am tired. This has been fun. Alright, so just for now, I stuck that piece in there. Give you an idea how we're doing. Still needs a little cleanup on it, but I think it's going to be just fine. Need to cut it and drill a couple holes in it, and that's going to be good. See that tree right up there with all that dead stuff on it? Well, that's how come I had to replace it, because all them leaves fell in the back of this truck and rotted the back out. So you might want to remember that if you got a bunch of leaves in your vehicle. That's not a good thing. Also, over here you can see how much stuff that I had to remove. It probably is a little more than this, but that's all I could find of it. I threw it off. Anyway, you know what? When you replace old with new, it's always a good thing. Well, all right, friends and Phillettes, I do appreciate you dropping by. I really do. I don't know how long this episode is, but it wore me out. I don't know about you. You know what I like about you guys coming around? You help me think, you know? And thinking ain't easy for some of us, you know what I mean? It ain't for me, but I appreciate it. I got that piece stuck in there. I'm gonna take it back out just as soon as we leave off the camera, because it's supposed to rain here pretty soon, and I don't want it to start rusting. So I found this verse I wanted to share with you, and I know that you've heard it. It goes like this: "And I say unto you, ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Well, one thing that I have found out is that when you ask for things, you've got a much better luck of getting them if and somehow they're going to honor God. Here's the thing you need to remember. They're not wishes, okay? What you ask is how you're going to furtherance the kingdom of God. So don't just ask, I need another car. Because you probably won't get another car unless, you get it under your own abilities, okay? But if you need a car to take someone to church, or you need to take, use it as a witness, there's probably a good chance he'll help you out there. But if you're just being selfish, or you're just want another one to, for it to impress your friends, if it comes to you, it won't be by God, I don't think. That's just my opinion. I'll probably get a whole bunch of. But remember, when you pray to God and you're asking Him to open doors and you're asking Him to do things for you, they're not wishes, okay? You're talking to God. And so justify the reason you're asking for these things. How do we ask? I mean, how does God answer? Yes, no, and not now. So remember that. Don't get frustrated. God answered the prayer. Do you hear what He's saying? Half the times I don't, so I'll be praying that you hear Him, you go to Him with obedience, and you ask Him for the right things. Hey, look here, guys. Thank you so much for helping me along with this. I think I got an awful lot done. Just took a while, didn't it? Next time we get together, we're going to do some welding. And guess what? I'm going to be using a face shield because I don't like my face peeling like it is. So, remember this. Please don't litter. It just ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty on your road. It ain't pretty on my road. It ain't pretty on public roads. It just ain't pretty. So don't litter. And the other thing is what? That's right. Be sweet.
What am I supposed to do? And all my thoughts are filled with you. Will I have a chance? Will love is true? Why can't I find love? Hold her hand, thank God up above. We could dance through the night. And hold each other tight. What am I supposed to do? All my thoughts, me and you. Will I have a chance? Love is true. Never seems to go my way. Love I find never stays. Loneliness I have, will it ever fade? How can I find love? Hold her hand, not of her love. We could last through the night. Could hold each other tight. Never seem to go my way. The love I find never seems to end. The loneliness I have, will this heartache ever fade?
Well, I believe that's the saddest song I ever did write. I believe it is. Will my heart ache ever fade? The name of it is A Chance. I don't know if I'll ever have a chance.